Imagine a world where giants walk the earth, huge sauropods with long necks and big bodies. But what would happen if these gentle giants were smart like us? How would their lives change? How would our world be different? Let's explore this amazing idea together. Sauropods were some of the biggest creatures ever to walk on Earth. They grew to 100 feet long and weighed as much as 100 tons. They moved in herds, stretching their long necks to reach the tallest trees, and their big tails swayed like giant pendulums when they walked. But their lives were not just about eating and surviving. They also had families, traveled long distances, and adapted to their world. How would their being smart change these things? What if they could communicate and share ideas, making their lives richer and more connected? If you're fascinated by the incredible lives of dinosaurs and want to learn more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing insights. Imagine a close family of sauropods taking care of their young together. They would create strong bonds, looking after their babies and teaching them how to find food in their vast surroundings. Like elephants today, they might develop special ways of caring for their young, like forming circles around them to protect them from predators. If they were smart, they might talk to each other using different sounds and body movements, creating a unique language of their own. Would they have special ways to celebrate the birth of their young ones or show sadness when one of them was gone? Perhaps they would gather in large groups during the changing seasons to share stories and experiences, passing down important lessons to the next generation. Now, what if they could think and solve problems? Picture a young sauropod trying to reach high leaves. Instead of just stretching its neck more and more, it looks around and finds a way to lean against a nearby tree, making it easier to get the delicious leaves. This clever thinking could change how they eat. Imagine if they used simple tools, like sticks or stones, to help pull down leaves or even work together to create shade for their babies during the hot sun. In this world, they might even figure out how to use rocks to crack open tough seeds or nuts, expanding their diet and making their meals more diverse. These smart giants could also plan together. Think about a herd working as a team to protect their young from predators. By communicating and working together, they could become the strongest creatures in their world, coordinating their movements like a well-rehearsed dance. They might develop strategies to scare off predators, perhaps by creating loud noises or forming a protective barrier around their young. What creative ideas might they come up with to keep their babies safe? Imagine them using their impressive size to intimidate other animals, showing off their strength without needing to fight. Now let's talk about migration. Sauropods already traveled long distances to find food and water, sometimes covering miles each day. If they were smart, they could remember the best routes to take, learning from each other and passing this knowledge down through generations. Imagine a wise older sauropod leading the herd, guiding them along safe paths to find food. They could even create a system of signals to warn each other about dangers, like a lookout who sounds an alarm when spotting a predator. How would these shared stories and experiences make their bond stronger? Perhaps they would have gatherings to recount their journeys, creating a rich tapestry of history that connected all of them. Smart sauropods could also change their environment a lot. If they learned to choose what plants to eat, they might help certain plants grow better, changing the entire area around them. By selectively feeding on specific types of vegetation, they could promote the growth of young plants and create diverse habitats for smaller animals. Imagine them carefully munching on the older, tougher leaves, allowing younger plants to flourish. They could create homes for other creatures, helping a variety of lives thrive in the ecosystem. How might this interconnectedness between species transform their world? With their size and smarts, sauropods could build habitats for other creatures. They might create shallow ponds for smaller animals by trampling down the land and collecting rainwater in certain areas. These ponds could become vital watering holes for various species, promoting biodiversity. They wouldn't just live in their environment, they would become essential for keeping it healthy. Could they even work together with other species, sharing food sources and protection? Imagine a scene where sauropods and smaller herbivores come together, aligned to fend off common predators. Their combined strength could change the balance of their ecosystem. But let's think about the big question. Would being smart save them from going extinct? While being clever could help them survive, it wouldn't guarantee it. Natural disasters, changing climates, and food fights would still pose significant threats. What new ideas might they come up with to handle these challenges? For instance, if they sensed a drought approaching, they might migrate early to find water sources, using their intelligence to adapt to their changing environment. Still, their ability to adapt and solve problems could lead to new solutions. Instead of just facing extinction, they might find ways to survive, just like smart animals today do. Imagine them developing strategies for storing food for the winter or figuring out how to create shelters using branches and leaves. They might even form cooperative groups to ensure everyone has enough to eat during tough times. Thinking about sauropods with human-like intelligence opens up many possibilities. They could teach us valuable lessons about working together, being strong, and living in harmony with nature. Maybe they would have left behind lessons for future generations, written in the paths they traveled or the plants they nurtured. What could we learn from their experiences? Perhaps they would inspire future species to embrace cooperation and understand the importance of their environment. So, what if these amazing creatures had developed intelligence? They might have changed the story of Earth itself, connecting their lives with ours in ways we can't imagine. The world would be a different place, full of wonder, complexity, and connection. Picture a vibrant landscape where sauropods and other creatures coexist, sharing their knowledge and experiences, and fostering a sense of community across species. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey. If you enjoyed exploring this fascinating question, please like, comment, and subscribe for more fun facts about dinosaurs. What other what-if ideas would you like to explore? Share your thoughts below. Until next time, keep wondering and imagining.